Hello everyone! In this video I will talk about an additional accessory for Universal Perekhvat anti-theft device – a protective crown. Recently our clients' requests to develop additional protection against sawing have become more frequent. In order to make this process more difficult for carjackers, we understand that this is important, especially for those owners who leave their car unattended for a long time, for example at night in the yard. So, here is the Perekhvat interlock. We install it in the case. We can see that there is a gap between the housing and the protective element. It is in the bottleneck that attackers are trying to saw. In order to protect the Perekhvat as reliably as possible from sawing and raw force, we present you a protective crown. This protective crown is made of 40 to 13 stainless steel. Easy installation. You will need one additional movement. We put the crown on the interlock. We install it in the case. Now, as you can see, the structure looks massive and impressive. Look at the protective crown. It rotates. This will be especially clearly seen when we are sawing Perekhvat. As you know, Perekhvat is a universal anti-theft device that is installed on more than 300 models. Sure, all cars are different. Somewhere more space, somewhere less. Somewhere it will be more convenient to saw, somewhere it will be less. But for the purity of the experiment, we will create ideal conditions. Let's move on to the experiment. So, here we see an animation of the steering wheel shaft, on which the body of anti-theft device and interlock are installed along with the protective crown. For sawing, we will use Makita saber saw and DeWalt webs. Please note that the crown has a cone, so we will cut first in this place, and then in that place. As we can see, it was not possible to saw through the protective crown. We only scratched it. Therefore, we recommend the protective crown as a reliable additional protection for your car from sawing and raw force impact.